Coming up on Hi Now Daily, I'm mixing up another Foodland 5 recipe perfect for St. Patty's Day celebrations. And it's Way Back Wednesday. We're busting out an oldie but goodie Hi Now Sumo Throwdown. It's all happening right now on Hi Now Daily.
Aloha and welcome to Hi Now Daily. We are kicking off the show right here in our Hi Now Daily kitchen, and we're starting off with our Foodland 5 recipe. Today I'm going to be making some corned beef hash patties, and this is from sous chef Kobe Lau. We are using just 5 ingredients today, and that's why it's so simple. Easy to make when you're in a pinch, you're coming from sports and practice and work and all the things. So today, let's start off by talking about the 5 ingredients we're using. So we are going to be using a can of Libby's corned beef. Now this is the corned beef without the potatoes in them. So when you are at the grocery store, make sure you're grabbing the right one. It's just straight old corned beef, and this one from Libby's. So then we're going to move on to our flour. We've just got all-purpose flour here. We're going to use some green onions, and then of course we've got potatoes here. And we've got 2 different ones, just in case you want to change it up. Whatever your potato game is, you go for it. So we've got some sweet potato, we've got regular old potato, and then of course we've got an egg. So what we're gonna do today is start off by chopping some of our green onions. Now this recipe is asking for about 2 ounces, and 2 ounces is roughly a 1/4 cup. So we're gonna be chopping away on our green onions today. I already did some a little earlier. I made these a little chunky, because I love a little onion. It gives a little bit of a different flavor when you're adding it to your corned beef. And then we're also gonna be cutting up some potatoes. Like I said, you can use whatever potato you want. This one calls for just a good old golden potato. You can even use like a red potato, and it's asking you to dice it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dice these babies up so that when you cook it, when you're boiling, it'll just take only 10 minutes. Sometimes when you have a really big potato, it takes so long to get that thing nice and soft so that you can mix it up. So right now we're just gonna cut about a few of these. And then this recipe, like I said, is about 5 ounces. So a little more than a 1/2 cup. So I'm gonna dice these babies up. I'm gonna go to this one as well. And I wanna pick up the speed here while being safe, because I am using a knife, right? A very sharp knife right here in the Hi Now Daily kitchen. And once we got that about cut, we're gonna start incorporating our ingredients into a nice big bowl. So again, we start off with a can of Libby's corned beef. I already opened it. You know, this is a nostalgic one where you have to go and crank. I love this one. This is so cool. Reminds me of my childhood. So we're gonna go ahead and pull this out of the can, put this on into the bowl. Next up, we are going to be cracking our egg. So just 1 single egg. Now this recipe, it's gonna serve about 3 to 4 people, and we can crack that egg right on in. Bada bing, bada boom. And then we're gonna mix in our green onions. Remember I said it's about a 1/4 cup, so I'm gonna throw that in there. And I also have our potatoes, so we're gonna throw these guys in right into this boiling pot. So I'm gonna drop that in there, and it's gonna cook for about 10 minutes. And while I do that, I'm gonna turn up our fire right here so we can get our pan nice and sizzling up. I put a tiny bit of oil in there as well. And now we're just gonna mix this up. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here, and I'm going to get this going. And I'm also gonna throw in some flour. So this recipe calls for about 3 ounces of flour. So I have the all-purpose flour here. I'm gonna measure that out, and then that's gonna go right on the top. So here we go. That's a little more than a 1/4 cup. I'll add just a bit more. And you know what, cooking is all about kind of eyeballing it sometimes. Sometimes I like a little more flour or cornstarch in there so I can make it a little more crispy. I love crispy edges. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this all mixed up, incorporate it in there, and since I had already boiled out some of my potatoes a little earlier, I'm gonna go ahead and throw my potatoes in as well. So this right here, 5 ounces right on the inside. And then I'm gonna go with a more heavy duty spoon over here so I can mix it up real well. All right, now once you get that kind of incorporated, you're gonna make about 7 circle rounds, and that's gonna be nice and hot right inside of the pan, and it's gonna be perfect. You're gonna just cook it for about 2 minutes on each side. So that's what it's kind of looking like here. You see that? That's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. All right, now let me see. I'm gonna take about this much here. Make little balls like this. See that? Little rounds. Bada bing, bada boom. You see that? You see that? You see that? Yeah, we're gonna get about 7 of those. And then we're gonna throw it in the hot pan. So let me get that for you. Ready? We're gonna move over. You guys gonna roll with me? Gonna roll with me? Let's shift that camera. Roll with me. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna throw that in there. Boom, boom. Coming back. I'm gonna get a little bit more. And we're just gonna roll these up. And don't you worry, everyone. I've got a finished product, so you don't have to wait to see what it looks like. I'm gonna throw these back on. Boom, boom. And I'll do a couple more. Couple more. Ooh, I made them a little bit bigger, okay. Earlier I made 7. This one is 6, so we're going a little more. I'm gonna throw that down. And we're gonna turn this here. And then we're gonna make them into little circle balls. The final product. You guys wanna see what that final product looks like? I'm gonna bring it over to you. Woohoo! Right over here. How does that look? Okay, super easy, courtesy of Foodland 5. So if you want to check out all the recipes, just go to foodland.com. This one here is corned beef hash patties. Super, super simple and perfect for St. Patty's Day that's coming up later on in March. I'm gonna keep on cooking these guys, but that's what it's gonna look like. So go ahead and check out foodland.com and make sure you sign up for their newsletter, because then they drop a new recipe every week on Wednesday. And there it is, corned beef hash patties. I'm gonna go over here and just come and push these down, turn these over, and now I can feed the crew. You're watching Hi Now Daily. We're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Hey, how's it, Aloha gang, and welcome to Hi Now. Today we're joined by members of the Elite Parking Services with Ryan Chun, President and Partner, Nina Nakahiki, Executive Vice President and Partner, and Ray Nan Lansing, Location Manager, all from Elite Parking Services. Aloha and welcome in.
Aloha.
Okay, so mahalo nui for being here. I have some experience with Elite Parking. We've seen them before here at the Hawaii News Now building and other things that we've done. But tell us about kind of the humble beginnings, how all of this started for you folks.
You know, we've always started ourselves as a hospitality company, not necessarily a parking company. So we've always understood we're the first and last impression of our guest or whatever organization we're representing. So yeah, we moved into obviously valet parking, and we do private parties. I mean, pretty much own the market on that. I mean, again, credit to the team. Hospital, we do all kinds of services from ambassadors to wayfinders, attendants, patient sitting. We do commercial properties, and then hotels. We do bell services, the standard valet, and in some cases even like a concierge type service. So we've really expanded over the years to a vast service, and we'll pretty much do anything that's service oriented and try to put smiles on people's face.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Now, in addition to all of the services that it's grown and expanded to, community support and impacting our community in a positive way is always kind of a good genesis and foundation for any local company. Nina, what type of community services impact has Elite Parking had?
I mean, we live in Hawaii, right? And Aloha is all about that, right? And our mission of one team making a difference is really where it starts with our people. And our people brings to us that opportunity. They are part of this community. We live, we breathe here. And so for us as a whole, if we can really make that the main focus of our business, then we're doing good.
Definitely. Oh, Ray, let's expand a little bit more on the Elite Parking employee experience, if you will, from the leadership styles to how long you've been with Elite Parking, what you enjoy most about it.
Absolutely. So I've been with Elite Parking for 26 years. When I started in the company, we were about maybe 30, 40 employees at the time. I got a chance to work with Ryan, working the front lines, private functions. We even cleaned some hotels together, or some condos together, Ryan.
Yeah.
But I mean, Ryan wouldn't ask anything of you if he didn't do it himself. You know what I mean? That's huge. You know what I mean?
Easy to hustle for people like that.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. So his management style just carried over towards my management style. Is, you know, I mean, if it's good enough for Ryan, it'll be definitely good enough for me, and then good enough for employees.
Awesome. Okay, Ryan, let's transition back over to you. We talked with Nina a little bit more about community support and the way that Elite Parking impacts our community in that way. But why is that important for you folks to do?
You know, we live, like Nina said, in a really special place. I think we can all agree. You know, this community gave us the business. We couldn't give back like we can today. And all these nonprofits or different things gave us the opportunity to provide them valet services in those cases. And we're super, super grateful. We always try to remember where we came from. It's really important. We try to remember who gave us a shot. And you know, this community has just been so amazing to us. It's not only makes us happy, but it's a responsibility, we feel, anyway, to give back. So it's something that we're super prideful about. It's a good place to work. And then we believe so much in our culture of our company, how we're gonna treat our team members. I think that's the most important piece that we would like people to take away. You know, if you're a young person in your early 20s or whatever, I feel really proud of, you know, hopefully we're making an impression on them of how you should be treated, because these are our future leaders, right? So at least I always joke to our team members, at least if I work for you later, at least I know I'm going to be treated in a certain way, right? So it's really important to us. But so beyond the flexibility, I really believe we're a wonderful company to work for, you know, or work with.
We're always looking for good candidates. I think you come with a great attitude, and you know, I think performance, attitude is a reflection of our leadership style. You know, we put people in positions of success. So if you're looking for a job, go to our website, eliteparking.net/careers. We'll be definitely waiting for you.
Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. Now we're celebrating Way Back Wednesday, and I'm talking about way back. This piece we're about to show you is from about 2 years ago. Yuta, Kaino, and I had so much fun doing a challenge accepted before we even started our challenge accepted. So check it out.
Welcome back to Hi Now Weekender. I'm Yuta Matsumoto. Today we're gonna do the Japanese national sport, Sumo. Are you guys ready? Left side, Kainoa. Right side, Rachel. Wow. Are you guys ready?
How do you feel it?
What do you think? Kaino is way bigger than you.
That's all right, I got heart. I'll take him down.
Okay, what do you think, Noah?
Well, right now, Yuta-san, I have a sizable weight advantage and height advantage. I'm looking to use both of those to my advantage as I get ready for my very first sumo match. Thank you so much.
Let's talk, more play.
All right, are you guys ready?
Yep.
Hakeo, nokota. Wow, this is pretty aggressive. Whoa. Rachel, you're very strong. Oh. Rachel is the winner. Can you get up? That was a great match. Wow. Rachel, can you get up? We're gonna help her.
Oh my God.
That was wonderful. I'm so impressed. Okay, what do you think? You won.
Not surprised, but I had so much fun doing it, I would do it again.
Oh yeah.
Okay, sumo is awesome, but it takes a lot of work. But Yuta, seriously, we're having some fun. We're tired, but how big is sumo in Japan? And like, did you grow up watching it?
Yeah, so like I said, sumo is a national sport, right? Every day I was watching, especially sumo season. Yeah.
And Hawaii has some of the best sumo wrestlers ever.
Yes, that's right. Akebo no Musashi Maru and Konishiki.
One of my favorite songs ever. Also, we also want to shout out A&B Party Rentals.
Yes.
Okay, A&B Party Rentals hooked us up with these awesome sumo suits, the mat. I can't believe I just lost, unbelievable. But seriously, this is so much fun. So if you want to like rent these, barbecue, have some fun with the
Definitely rent these. These are so good fun. I can't believe it. And they have everything. The inflatable jumpies, not just sumo wrestlers, but so much stuff.
Make sure you check out A&B Rentals for these sumo suits. And make sure you check out Hi Now Japan with our one and only Yuta-san over here. It's a great show. And we'll have all this stuff on HiNowDaily.com.
We had so much fun. Oh my gosh. That is why I brought Drew over here, because are you ready to go down?
We don't have the sumo suits though.
Ah, come on. I was ready.
We gotta bring those back. Those look like fun. I like how at the very end you're like ready to jump again on
I know,
Kainoa.
and I definitely did.
Yeah,
that
just-
second time, he couldn't get back up.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It looked like he took a dive in the video. Though.
Yeah, he did,
He
he
just
did.
kind of fell over.
Yeah,
so.
he went. He probably let me win, though. It's
Yeah.
totally fine.
Yeah.
Rematch coming up.
Yeah, we should do that
Challenge
again.
accepted.
Yeah.
We should. With you.
Yeah.
Okay, your game. Let's do it. But let's also do some weather.
Yeah,
too,
we've
because
got.
It's been rainy.
It's been rainy, and we're going to continue to see rain across the entire island chain throughout this evening and into Thursday. Taking a look at our radar and satellite really quickly, you can see this cold front. It's right off to our northwest. We're seeing some moisture right ahead of it, a little bit closer to the island chain. Most of the rainfall this afternoon has been over Oahu, taking it island by island. Kauai's been a little bit quieter. Zooming back over to the gathering place, you see some light showers, mostly around the Mocha areas of the island. Taking it a little bit closer to Maui County, you can see that right there. We zoomed a little bit past it really quickly, but we're going to see some more rainfall over the eastern half of the state as we're going forward into this evening. Slight showers over Maui County and the Big Island this afternoon and evening. But I want to show you our first alert futurecast because this cold front is going to continue moving across the state, and we'll continue to see some deep moisture over the eastern half. So as we advance further in time, this is 6 p.m. on Wednesday. You're still seeing showers across the state, a little bit drier in the overnight hours into Thursday, and you can see that cold front is kind of stalled across the state. Most of the moisture set up over Maui County and the Big Island. The reason we're showing you so much about Maui County is because tomorrow, right, the High Now team is going to be in Maui County. You got a lot of rainfall out there. They're going to be continually seeing showers throughout Thursday. This is Thursday morning at 7 a.m. Lots of green, lots of moisture as that cold front kind of stalls and all the drier air is up near Oahu and Kauai, and we're going to continue to see moisture going forward. We're also tracking our surf and shoreline forecast with this cold front. We've got an extra large swell moving in from the northwest. North-facing shores around 15 to 20 feet. West-facing shores 10 to 14 feet. Will be 25 to 35 feet tall by Thursday evening. So this cold front's blowing a lot of energy, a lot of wave energy our way. And you can see on our swell forecast, we're going to continue to see this swell moving across throughout Thursday and another swell coming in by the time we get to Saturday evening into Sunday. I would not be surprised if we see some high surf warnings go into effect tomorrow and some more by the time we get to this upcoming Sunday. Here's a quick look at your first alert 7-day forecast. Again, we have Wednesday and Thursday lit up in red, giving you that first alert because we've got that weak front. You saw how much moisture, how much showers were expected across the state. Temperature is a little bit cooler behind the front, that drier air filtering in, making it a little bit more comfortable out there. We're warming back up to the low 80s by the time we get to the start of next week. Overall, it's going to be a pretty nice week. Besides the rainfall, I know you guys are going to Maui, right?
Yes, Drew said it. We're going to be heading out to Maui tomorrow, and then we'll be there on Friday as well. We're going to take our whole show live out there. So excited to, head out to Maui and support some of the local businesses out there. We'll tell you all about what's going to be happening again tomorrow and Friday, so stay with us. We're going to take a quick break, but we will be right back with more High Now Daily.
Aloha, I'm here at the North Shore Marketplace at Il Gelato, which is actually their flagship store, and I'm here with Felix from Il Gelato. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Lauren, and welcome to our Il Gelato Cafe Haleiwa location.
I love it. It's so beautiful. And I understand that you're second gen. So can you tell me a little bit about the history behind your store?
Raspberry sorbetto.
In our family, we're passionate about gelato. So in 2010, my father, who has a PhD from the University of Hawaii, who is a chemist by training, he went to Italy to the Gelato University where he learned from the best of the best and where he made up all the recipes and we brought it here to Hawaii. And not only that we're passionate about gelato, we are a very competitive family. In 2014 and 2016, Il Gelato Hawaii represented the Gelato Team USA at the Gelato World Championship in Italy. And 2016, Dirk, the founder of the company, he was team captain of Gelato Team USA, and we got third at the Mystery Box Challenge, so that makes World Champion Gelato coming from Hawaii.
Wow, that is so legit. That's amazing. Can you tell me a little bit about what's the difference between regular ice cream and gelato, and especially your gelato?
Yes. First of all, most important is that it is all authentic Italian gelato. So we make our gelato from scratch, all bases, all mixtures, the sauces, everything is made from scratch on a daily basis. And Italian gelato is the way how you make it. It has less sugar and less fat than regular ice cream.
So healthy?
So it is very well, our own recipes that we make are so well balanced, so it fits a healthy lifestyle.
That sounds like a total tease. Now I'm gonna ditch you and I'm gonna get my gelato now.
Hi, welcome to El Gelato. Would you like to taste a flavor?
Of course, this looks amazing. I don't even know where to start. Can I try your top 3?
Sure. For our local favorite would be ube cookies and cream.
The Oreo, so good.
And then for our seasonal flavor, I would say candy cane.
I love that mintiness to it. It's so refreshing.
Blackberry Merlot would be our vegan option that everybody loves.
The healthy queens out there. I love the crunch that's in that.
Yeah, it's excellent, right? For my favorite, I'd love for you to try our peanut butter chocolate chip.
That's the one. That's the one. Oh my gosh.
Enjoy.
Yum, thank you. Next time you're at the North Shore Marketplace and looking for a sweet cold treat, Il Gelato's where it's at. Cheers. So excited.
So excited. Kid in a candy store.
Aloha everyone, welcome to this Talk Story Fast Kind. I'm McKenna Mazuli with Miss Aloha Hula Mika, and we are here in my hometown of Kalihi to learn about Diamond Bakery. We actually have a treat today. We are going to take a look at the factory and learn how all those delicious fresh baked goods are made. But should we take a look?
I think we should stop here first. Can we?
Oh, let's take a look.
Okay, wait. First of all, can I just say this is all of our childhood in Hawaii?
It really is. Are you a royal cream or a soda cracker girl?
It depends on the occasion, but I gotta go royal cream.
Okay, I am soda cracker all the way. Diamond Bakery soda crackers is my jam.
There's Kona Coffee royal cream. This is my grandma all rolled into one cracker because the smell of coffee in the morning and cream crackers. Oh, grandma, this is grandma right here.
Let's get her some.
Shall we go see how this is all made?
Let's go.
I'm saving this on the side.
Up first in the factory process is the dough. I'm pretty sure they won't give us the secret recipe, but here's what makes Diamond Bakery unique. This is the layering process. So you know that crunch you get like every time you bite into the
Yes,
yeah?
distinct crunch.
Distinct crunch. It's 4 layers. You get that layer of crispiness.
That's the secret.
That is the secret.
Oh my gosh, it's baking right now.
Okay, this is the Kona Coffee one. It doesn't get much fresher than this. Diamond Bakery, baking with Aloha for over 100 years.
Can we please try some of these?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hot out of the
How
oven.
lucky are we?
Oh, it's nice and warm.
There's that crunch. So good. That's that layer process. Okay, fun fact, they cook 10 million pieces fresh here in Diamond Bakery.
No way, that's amazing. All for us, people of Hawaii.
And to share, you want to try one?
Oh, yes.
So wonderful. made right here in Hawaii. You guys stock up on your Diamond Bakeries today. So ono ya.
So ono. I love it.
All right, we're calling all of our gardener friends. If you've ever dreamed of having a garden, but you're limited by space, we're going to show you how you can still do it. We're at City Mill with our friend Iris.
Hi.
Where's a good place to start?
Well, start at City Mill, of course, but the first place is to start in your home. You have to decide where you're going to put this. Is it going to be a patio? Is it going to be on your porch? Is it going to be in your front lawn? Everybody has a space. That's the first thing. You have to decide where you're going to put these pots. We have all kinds, a wide variety of pots. Ceramic pots, very large, that you can put big plants in. We have smaller pots, and then we have pots that are just used to cover. You would just use them to cover a nursery pot. So all you have to do is go like that. And there you go. You don't want to put any kind of container, any kind of plant, something that dries out very quickly in a very small pot, because that will take a lot more work to have to water it all the time. Also, some of the heavy pots.
Yep, this is heavy.
Some of the heavier pots, you want to make sure you know where it goes first, because once you put soil in it, you're not going to be able to move it.
And it's going to be heavier. I wanted to ask you about the soil too. How does this change in terms of in-ground gardening compared to what you're doing with the containers?
Well, they have specially formulated soils that go for pots, and they need a lot more aeration in it. Bags will say potting soil, and they're specifically made for pots. I'll tell you what else it can do. Indoor, outdoor flowers and vegetables, and they're enriched. So once you put it in a bag of this, you don't really have to fertilize it for a couple months. If you want to use regular soil, you can do it yourself. You'd have to use nutrients, but you can use some perlite or just some gravel to help aerate the soil so the water will go through. Water doesn't drain well from pots with regular soil.
Self-watering containers.
Self-watering containers.
How the heck does that work?
These containers are made specially so that once you plant them, you don't have to water from the top. There is a hole here that you fill in with water, and then the roots will naturally grab the water and pull it out. So that makes it really easy for somebody who doesn't want to sit there with a hose, or who really doesn't have a hose but just has a small watering can, can just fill that in.
Okay, what about this one? What's happening here? This is like a 3-tier situation.
This is a 3-tier situation, yeah. So you can plant a lot of plants in this. Vines, a lot of flowers that cascade, or these are really good for succulents too, because you can put a whole bunch of different succulents and grow up. Really need to think about is how much time you want to take in taking care of your plants.
Absolutely, and we're gonna make it even easier for you folks out there to go ahead and start that garden, because today we're gonna be giving away a $50 gift card with City Mill and High Now Daily. Hit our Instagram pages for your chance to win.
Aloha everyone, I am here in the heart of Kaimaki at Amy French Beauty, and we're gonna get to know how she specializes in brow mapping for everyone's unique face. I'm right here with Amy French. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited for this.
So tell us, how do you customize your services for people?
So every face is different, every brow structure is different, every facial bone structure is different. So I really customize everything going with that. I've been in the industry for 19 years. It is very specialized. You need an aesthetic license to do that, and as well as I'm a cosmetic tattoo artist. I specialize in anatomical brow shaping, which goes with the brow mapping. I also do natural realistic microblading, brow tattoo removal, and hard wax Brazilian waxing.
That sounds absolutely incredible. Now you're probably wondering what this brow mapping looks like.
Let's go check it out.
Let's go. Hey, Paige.
Let's do this.
Let's go. All right, so what are the first steps here?
So first I'm gonna analyze her face and her placement of brows. So I'm feeling her nose bridge and the curve of where her brows should start. The tools that I use are a curved ruler, a caliper, and I use inked mapping string.
Wow, it's super precise.
It's extremely precise. Her arch peak is about right here, and so she should bring it out a little bit more that way. And that will also help open up her eyes. I'm going to be creating a bunch of different lines, but they're all going to be matching up together. I'm totally repositioning your arch. When clients have scars in their eyebrows, microblading is a great solution to create a really realistic looking line that imitates a hair. Okay, so I'm going to sit you back up and we're going to look at everything of how it's sitting, and it's time for the reveal.
Whoa!
Look at that.
Oh my God.
That difference.
Oh my gosh, wow.
So you can see how this is where your brow you would start your brow normally.
No way.
And then, so see how it pulls and opens up your eye? Even though it comes out farther, it doesn't enclose your eye.
Yeah.
It pulls it and draws it out, but yeah, it still frames.
I'm like shocked right now. Because I never draw in on this side of my eye because of my scar.
Mm-hmm.
So Amy, we're at our final step. What are you doing?
So now we're filling in the brows with a wax pencil, and I'm following along with the natural hair growth pattern to create lines that will look like the hairs, and it'll blend.
Oh!
See how it opens up your eye now?
Yes, with the brow bone here. So now my arch is a little out.
It's perfect. Oh my
It's
God.
crazy. They're like
It matches.
matching.
Yeah.
It's so pretty. Okay, do me. Okay.
Okay, there we go. Take a look.
Oh my gosh. We are new women. Look at us.
Thank you so much for hooking us up today.
Thank you so much. So you have 2 locations. Tell us about it.
Yes, on Kauai in Lihui and over here on Oahu in Waialae.
And what's your website? What's your Instagram? How can we follow you?
My website is amyfrenchwaxing.com and Instagram amyfrench_beauty.
Amazing. Well, you heard it right here. You can check her out everywhere and have your brow game change. Look at us right here.
Hey, how's it, Aloha gang? Today on High Now, we are on the 9th island here in Las Vegas, and we're gonna get a chance to meet the auntie and the uncle behind Uncle's Ice Cream. But before these treats can get shipped out, we've got to package them first to the production line.
Uncle Paul and Auntie Barbara Logan are the creators of one of Hawaii's favorite frozen treats. As a chef growing up on Oahu, Uncle Paul was always fascinated by food and flavors, but it would be on Oahu's North Shore when everything would change.
We were at the farmer's market about 10 years ago in Waimea Valley, and we started bringing ice cream sandwiches. Paul was making them, and we thought as an experiment, and never thought it would turn into a business. But people started asking for them on days when there wasn't a farmer's market, and Waimea Valley called us and said, could we sell those? That was the beginning of wholesaling for us. We make delicious ice cream sandwiches in tropical and classic flavors like lilikoi passion fruit, Hawaiian coffee. We're in 120 outlets across Hawaii now, which is kind of amazing. And we finally made it to the neighbor islands, which we're so proud about.
Like many local businesses looking to expand, Uncle's participated in the Accelerate Hawaii Pre-X program, funded by the Hawaii Technology Development Corporation.
While it's sometimes challenging to do business in Hawaii, there are organizations like HTDC and Accelerate Hawaii who are such a great help for entrepreneurs who are trying to get started and grow their business. So for a very long time, we've had a great advisor with HTDC, which we really appreciate. In the Accelerate Hawaii program, the team there has been amazing.
The expansion has taken Uncle's from Oahu Farmers Market to a warehouse in Las Vegas, where we met Uncle Paul for a tour of their new facility.
He's already busy. How's it, Uncle Paul?
Hey, good on. Welcome to Vegas. Happy to show you around.
Let's do a tour.
All right, let's do it. We did kind of an open kitchen layout so the crew can see each other, help each other out, know what's going on. We make everything ourselves, so we have a little kitchen area where we make pies, we make fudge sauce, caramel sauce. Everything that goes into the ice cream, we try to do ourselves. Try to make it ourselves so we can control the quality, the flavor, and the end product. One of the best things about our sandwiches are our cookies. Ice cream is a focal point, but the cookies are amazing. We do a soft baked cookie. Took a long time developing the recipes. This will do about 2,000 cookies. So it comes out of there, it goes into our depositing machine, and then right into the oven. A normal production is 10 to 20,000 cookies a day. We think we can double that and still be in this facility.
Uncle, today is a big day for Uncle's Ice Cream though, right? What's happening?
Well, today we are loading up our 16-foot delivery van with hundreds, thousands of ice cream sandwiches, and we're driving down to Arizona. We have to take our sandwiches to get them packed, wrapped. You feel like doing some wrapping?
An extra pair of hands, let's do it.
Okay, I love it. So what we're gonna do is bring some cookies out here, some sandwiches.
Ooh, here we go.
Put them on there and run them through. They get wrapped, and the next thing is they go on the truck and out to be delivered. You can preload it by grabbing a sandwich and just in front of each of these pushers, just place it, just like that.
Like that?
We're gonna start. It's the beginning speed. So you ready for me to speed it up?
I think I'm ready for the big league.
All right, let's go professional level here.
Now we're moving.
You're doing amazing. A++.
Done.
We did not get a single reject.
Yes. All right, just like that, our work is done. Uncle's is on the way to Arizona.
Oh, I love Uncle's ice cream. That's just reminding me to go and get more, restock my freezer because me and my kids, we love it. All right, now check out this new video of the scene at the Neil Blaisdell Arena from earlier today. Rehearsals are scheduled to take place tonight and tomorrow. Crews are busy setting up for Friday night's 104th annual Kamehameha School Song Contest. Now join Hawaii News Now for the show on Friday night. The pre-show starts at 7 p.m. on K5 with the competition starting at 7:30. It will also be streamed on HNN's digital platforms. And if you miss it, it'll repeat on Sunday on KHNL at 2 p.m. You're watching Hi Now Daily. We'll be right back.
Tune in on March 19th as a trio of UH Wahine Division I athletes all go head-to-head right here at the Hi Now studio. We test them on financial literacy, physical ability, and maybe eating. Tune in to find out who's the GOAT.
windward side and we're at Bayview Mini Putt and Zipline. They've got fun for the entire ohana. Let's fly!
Whoa, that was exhilarating. I cannot believe I just ziplined and then I went through this entire course. It was so much fun. So here with me, I've got Kenny Ewan, who has been owning this place for the past 15 years, right? All right, well, tell me about that 15-year history.
Well, when I took it over, we had no electricity, no water. The flood would come through. Professional skateboarders came here and actually started ripping up our greens and started skateboarding on our course. I had to go through all that as well. I had two people from the generation before that they were former Bayview employees that just held my hand through this whole thing. Dan Motohiro and Ethel Lundberg were just instrumental in showing me the ropes. Through help from my family and friends, through help from ASB, who actually gave me my first commercial loan, we did really well. I am actually selling fun. I'm selling laughter. I'm selling an outdoor activity for kids. So to me, that's the best job. I feel a part of this community, really. We do everything from Special Olympics. We have our kupuna come, so it's not that crowded. So that's when we have a lot of our care homes come. And so I've just opened it up to as much that I can give back to the community.
You mentioned partnering with ASB Hawaii. How has that been for your folks' business?
They supported me, they trusted my numbers that I would bring it back. And so I was able to pay back the loan in record time of 5 years. And it was a 10-year loan and I paid it back as soon as I could. And so ASB took a chance on me. So thank you, Commercial Loan Department of ASB.
At Bayview, we have 36 mini putt holes. It's split into two 18-hole courses. So we have our Like course, and then we have our Pali course. If you do all 36 holes, you do get a discount on the rate. So we added our zipline in 2014. It takes about 20 seconds to go down, but it is 35 feet high. So our zipline is 400 feet long, perfect for first timers. We do get a lot of seniors that come in and do it as well for bucket lists. You also get a really great view of Kaneohe Bay. We also have 3 different party areas. The most average size is about 20 to 50 people, but we do rent out courses for really large groups as well. We do offer reservations on our website, bayviewminiputt.com.
Yellow! I meant yellow. Woohoo!
We are running a fun ASB Hawaii promotion. If you pay with the debit card, you get $5 off any purchase of $25 or more. 15 off of any purchase of $50 or more, and $40 off for any purchase of $200 or more. Buy local, save local with American Savings Bank.
Oh, I love that place. You got to take the family, do the zip line, do the golfing. So much fun. And if you haven't opened up an account with ASB Hawaii, go ahead and do so at asbhawaii.com. Now, in case you missed it, 8-time Grammy Award winner Carrie Underwood is coming to the Blaisdell Arena in July. Tickets go on sale on Saturday for the July 19th show. We have details on that on our website, hawaiinewsnow.com. But here's the good news. Over the next few days, we'll be giving away premium tickets to the concert. You might even win the grand prize of 2 front row seats and an overnight stay at the Kahala Hotel and Resort, celebrating its 60th anniversary this year. So head to Hawaii News Now's Facebook page to enter. Thank you all so much for watching Hi Now Daily. We will see you guys tomorrow. Join us from Maui. We'll be live out at Ka'anapali. See ya.